I'm going to do now is turn this absolute shithole of a basement into a one-bedroomed bedsit. Right, so here's your disclaimer first, right? I haven't done the tiling apart from the kitchen, and I've got nothing to do with the plumbing as well, yeah? Right, and the kitchen has been in this basement for nearly a year, just sat there, right? So before you put your smart ass comments, listen to what I'm saying, right? And you'll understand that everything is done for a reason. Right, what we did, we screeded the floor, we put 100mm insulation down, we put our DPC up the wall, and then we put our damp tanking on the wall as well. I'm going to drop some pictures as in I talk about it. So you can see the tanking on the wall there. Then we framed the full building out after we put down some flooring. We framed the full building out, then we insulated it, and then we obviously plasterboarded it, but we've also run the cables as well. That's where the consumer unit is. There's not a lot we could do about that. I suppose if the budget was better, then the consumer unit could have been moved, but it's there, it's an access panel. There's a big TV going on the wall there, and it is what it is, right? The guy I'm doing this job for, Yorkie, he's either going to Airbnb it or he's going to rent it out, and he wanted us to leave these as long as possible, but they're obviously going to have to go high. But they're on a two-way switching system there. So when the sofa bed is here, I guess because it is a one-bedroom flat, there'll be a bedside lights, won't there? This is your kitchen area. This is the kitchen we were given. The work surface was cut, as I said. It was a bad design. The bolts went there. I had to move the sink that way. And like I said, if you look at this picture now, right, of this kitchen cupboard and the mould on the back of there, that's the state of the kitchen, right? So I don't think it's turned out too bad. He's going to put a fridge in there if he Airbnbs it. I need to put a lipping strip on that. He's going to put a fridge there, and if he rents it out, I think he was going to put a washing machine. And then this is the bathroom. We fit an oak cottage door, couldn't remember the name of it. And everything's black. Hinges black, sockets are black, everything's black. Hi, John. We'll give you a minute. Right, there we go. Right, so when he bought the house, right, it was divided into two flats. There was accommodation upstairs, and the woman who lived upstairs, apparently her husband was living down in the basement, and there was a toilet, but I can't understand how it worked because we've had to fit a sani floor because the toilet is lower than the waist outside. So the plumber wasn't having none of it. He says, you can't have a sani floor, you can't have a wall hung toilet, you're going to have a normal toilet, and then sink's going to be where you're not going to be able to get in. But what John did rather, John and Davey took some bricks out of the first skin of wall, they put a lintel in, and the sani floor is then sat in there, and these panels are accessible, yeah, so they'll come off. So what will happen now is we're going to silicone round when the tile is finished, and that'll get a bead of silicone round there as well, which will contain that as well. So if there's ever a problem with the sani floor, that'll come off, that'll come off, that'll come off, and then it can be changed or fixed or whatever. The sink is going there, it's a small one. I think Davey said it was 410 by 200, Davey, something like that, yeah? So that'll go there. He's got a mirror there with an LED light. Is that right, John? Yeah. LED light in it. There's going to be a slim towel radiator there, in black, I'd imagine. I have no idea what's going on with this shower tray. It doesn't have a lip on it, it's just flat. Screen wise, I originally thought that he'd have like a half screen there so you'd walk in, but there's no lip on it, so in my mind, well, what was going to go out of there, isn't it? Yeah. Extractor fan, which is IP rated and is suitable for zone 1 as well. And obviously the tiler's not finished tiling, so it's going to have like an IP rated light on there as well, so you can't touch that. The head height, so we had to insulate the floor, yeah? We had to drop the ceiling. I'm 5'8", what's on top there, John? 6 inches? Yeah, so, you know, if you're 6'6", you're going to struggle, but apart from that, you're not. But it is where it is, unless you wanted to dig down further and make it the headroom higher, as it were. This little feature here, I hated this when we did it. You can see the door there, look. We've lowered the ceiling. You see, it just misses there, right? So what we did, we created this box effect. I hated it, like I said, but it actually turned out quite well. And we've also built a little step there as well, so you can get in and out without tripping over. So that's it. That is your one-bedroomed contained unit, I suppose. It's a lovely little place now if you lived here on your own. But that's it. So tomorrow we're going to jump on this annex, and we've got a chimney to drop as well. So that's it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.